Welcome back to Chainsawfaddiction. My name is Max. Today, again, slow day up the lake. Yesterday was Memorial Day. We were quite busy. Today, everybody's gone back to work. It's kind of windy. It's rainy, overcast. So, I haven't seen a soul yet today. Like, literally nobody has even walked by. So, I've got the fire going. Nice fire, which is great. I was out there splitting some wood, which is therapeutic, I think. And I was thinking, what am I going to do for a video? Should do a video. So I dug around in the woods a little bit and I found some fairly solid cottonwood. I think it came down either this spring or last fall. It's not super rotten. Figured we'd cut that with the little saws and see how they do with that. I wanted to continue that kind of comparison there. So we'll step outside and get that going. I strapped a log. It's probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 inches in diameter. Strapped the log to the rail on the trailer so it's a nice cutting area, and we'll get the camera set up out there and just go to town, see what happens. I do want to point out again that actually I was wrong. The Poolin is not running quarter pitch chain, it's 325, which is in between quarter pitch and 3/8 pico, so it's still smaller, considerably narrower, so it's got that advantage going on, but I'd be curious to see. I think this cottonwood, since it's fairly dry and not a huge diameter, I think the Poolin's still going to win with the smaller chain. Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll dig some other stuff out of the woods and see what we can do. Because there's going to come a point, I believe, where the Poolin just doesn't have the torque to keep up with the 200T specifically, but probably the Echo too, to an extent. But that's what we're doing. That's what we're here to find out. So let's get set up out there and see how it goes. So, what did we learn? I don't know. I'll put, after this little tidbit, I'll put side-by-side comparisons of saws and see what happened. Actually, right now, I'm going to go out there and run some of the big saws in the same wood and see how that goes. I think the steel is a little on the dull side right now. If I remember right, I hit something with it. So it might not be real impressive, but the Husky should have a good sharp chain on it. So we'll see how that goes. But so far, I'm thinking probably the Poulin is still winning in that wood. But I think the 200T, I think it's pretty close. I think it's a lot closer than it was before. The Echo, this is where the Echo struggles. So Cottonwood is funky anyway. It's softwood with a lot of moisture in it usually, and it creates a lot of chip when you cut it. So a lot of saws struggle in decent sized cottonwood because they don't have the torque to overcome the massive amount of chip in cottonwood, and that's where like a skip chain would come in real handy on a saw that doesn't quite have the power for that. But I think the Echo is kind of out of the running between those three in that wood, and I'm thinking that the Poulin is ahead and the 200T is close behind. But let's look at the big saws, see what they do. I bet the Husky just really kills it. Yeah, the chain on the steel is a little rough at the moment. The Husky's killer though, absolutely. I did the one hand thing for a cut, and I mean it just digs right in. So that's great. That chain is like almost perfect on that saw right now. And obviously, it beats the pants off everything. I'll do it side by side, like right now. Yeah, so different wood is going to be different. For instance, in green cottonwood, that's, fairly good, like say 12-inch diameter, something like that. the steel will outcut the Husqvarna just because the steel has that silly pipe on it, and it's got the RPM going for it. And yeah, it's a monster in that size cottonwood. But in that size spruce, the Husqvarna beats it all day long. So I don't know. It's what you're cutting and what your goal is, I guess. You know, every species of wood is going to be a little bit different. Every saw is going to be a little bit different. Every type of chain is going to be a little bit different. Just get out there and experiment for yourself with what you have available to you, and you'll find the right combination. I'm sure of it if you put in the time. And I mean, you know, this little experiment here, even throwing in the big saws, I don't know, I probably got half an hour into it and very little fuel, so it's not a big deal. But it's kind of fun. And for me, it just kind of confirmed some things that I already knew, or at least suspected. But I figured I'd throw that information out there to you guys, in case anybody else was curious. I'm always curious. I just want to know how to go fast. That's my thing. But anyway, I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by Chains of Addiction. My name is Max, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.